Welcome back to Friar Talk, everybody. And holy shit, what a trade deadline. Juan Soto, Josh Bell are San Diego Padres. Eric Hosmer is not a Padre any longer. The haul that the Nats got from the Padres was definitely huge, but the Padres literally just added three amazing players to their team. This is unbelievable. I am absolutely ecstatic right now. Juan Soto is a San Diego Padre. The heart of your order is now Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis, and Manny Machado. This is absolutely absurd. Chase, how are you feeling about the move?
I'm a little shook right now. I'm not gonna lie. This has probably been the biggest blockbuster deal that Brothers ever pulled off. I know we sold the farm. I know we got rid of Gore. I know we got rid of Abrams, but you also managed to get rid of Eric Hosmer. You have 2 years of Juan Soto. You have Josh Bell now playing first base. You have Myers back in the outfield. That's upgrades at the two major positions that we needed. You got rid of Eric Hosmer and you got Juan Soto for the next 2 years. You just extended Musgrove. You got Josh Hader for the next few years. Who cares? We might win a World Series. I honestly don't care about the farm right now. Like, we'll deal with the consequences later. AJ Preller's a really good guy at scouting talent, so he'll just replace it. So it's a bummer we lost James Wood. It's a bummer we lost Mackenzie Gore, but damn, we got Juan Soto.
Dude, and the deal is insane. Like this is the biggest deal in Padre history. That's the thing. Like, and do you have the full deal in front of you? I'm a little frazzled. I know it's what Susanna.
Right now,
yeah,
it's Gore, Abrams, Hassel, Wood, Susanna, and then Hosmer is in it. But however, here is the one catch with it. It is Eric Hosmer has been notified that he's in the deal, but he has a no trade clause and has not consented yet to being traded. But it is believed that they will figure this out one way or another.
yeah.
So
I don't
that is
think.
the one hold up right now.
I was gonna say I don't
That's
think
why I'm
Padres
not
fans
like
will be too
over the
happy.
moon yet.
I mean, if they're expecting it to work out, then I don't think they would specifically say like, oh, it's not gonna work out. Or like they're planning on making it work out, right? Like that's kind of my thought with that. This is crazy though. Did Dennis Lin just tweet it? I mean, if Dennis Lin tweets it, that's a good sign. Let me see. Dude, this is wild. I mean, we've been talking about Soto all deadline, right? Oh, are they gonna pull it? Are they gonna pull it? And then you hear, oh, it's down to the Padres, Dodgers, and Cardinals. Oh, Dodgers are making a late push. Yesterday was not a positive day on the Soto front at all. So this is massive. This is so sick. I mean, wow.
Yep, there it is. There's the correction. There's the Dennis Lin tweet right here.
What is it?
Uh, the Nationals are on the 10 teams that Eric Hosmer has a no trade clause to.
He will accept to there?
You would have to give his consent to be traded there. Sherman says Hosmer waived the trade clause. I have not seen that yet.
Beautiful. If that's true, I mean this is massive. Wow. Juan Soto, dude. Now this lineup is disgusting. You had Hader yesterday. You get Soto, so he accepted. So it's official. It's official. Here it is. Correction. Let's see it. Come on. Just refreshing a lot today, guys.
I'm refreshing the hell out of this page. I'm waiting for something to come up.
He's been informed, so it makes it seem like it's going down. Wow. This is a absolute blockbuster. Guys, I am so ecstatic right now. I'm so pumped. We've been talking about doing the City Connect giveaway. It's a Soto jersey for sure. There's not even a question about that now. Oh my God, dude. Now we're looking at this lineup, and we've been talking about, for the next 2 years, I'm assuming that they're going to bring Bell back. Bell's your first baseman, but dude, this lineup is disgusting. This lineup is now an elite lineup once you get Tatis back. Your bullpen, what'd you do to shore up the bullpen?
Center fielder.
And you can put him in the 8th or 9th spot, and it's not that big of a deal anymore. Like, it's really not. This is crazy, dude. Chase, I'm pumped, man. I'm so pumped. I don't even know what to say. If you guys want to know,
I don't want to believe it until I see Eric Hosmer is gone. Like,
Like officially.
Officially, like I want to see Eric Hosmer gone before I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Jesus, dude, this is crazy. Yeah, the fact that Eric Hosmer gets traded is kind of like cherry on top because I know we've been talking about like, how you do want to upgrade the first base spot. Like you really got to do that. Yeah, they're upgrading the first base spot. They're doing a lot more. This is insane. Okay, what's the lineup? What's your lineup, man?
Okay.
The ramifications of this deal are incredible.
You put Juan Soto lead off. I think
You put him lead
that's
off?
kind of inevitable.
You
Dude,
think
he
so?
gets on base more than anyone else. Like I
think
think
you
you
put him
put Juan
second.
Soto. Then who do you have leading off? Profar? Profar leading off
Tatis.
would make sense.
I like Tatis leading off. I like Profar in the 9 spot
Nah.
just to flex your depth. Because okay, I did one earlier today. Let me send it to you. Or let me read it out loud. This was my lineup. Tatis, Soto, Machado, Bell, Voit, Cronenworth, Alfaro, Grisham, Profar. That is nasty. That is super deep.
See, I
That's
would
what it
go
should be.
Profar, Soto, Tatis, Machado, Bell.
That's fine too.
Then
But then Crone's what? 6
Myers,
or 7? Like, no, Chase is happy, Alex. Don't worry. But there's
I'm just
also
waiting.
there's
Like I want Hosmer to be confirmed. Like he agreed to the trade deal, so that there's no hiccups. Like there's no like, oh my god, Eric Hosmer disagreed to the trade. Now they're gonna have to rework it, and now Soto's not ours. And now we didn't get Josh Bell. Like I don't want to put myself over the moon until it's like completely official.
I mean, it seems pretty good. Like maybe the Hosmer part, but the Padres do have Juan Soto. That is fucking crazy. So, in case if you guys want some analysis on Soto, he's pretty good, yeah. He's pretty good. Padres got a solid bat.
Like I said, I think you go Profar, Soto, Tatis, Machado, Bell, Myers, then Voit, then Grish. Actually, no, you put Grish at 9, and then you probably put Alfaro Nola at 8. Just because Grisham may not be the. It is great because that takes so much pressure off of Grish.
Dude, we were talking about this.
That's what we were talking about right before we got on.
It would be absolutely wild if I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I don't think that would be so wild. I think
so. When I literally woke up to the news. Right, I'm like, there's no way right now.
You texted in our group chat for the first time because Isaac and I had been talking about it, and you literally texted like as you wake up, oh my god, we got him. Like,
yeah, and I was like, what the hell? And then I saw we got Bell, and then I was like, it has to include one major league. Hosmer's gone! Oh my god! It's finally happening. I don't have to deal with the worst first baseman in the league on the worst contract in history. He's gone. Oh,
dude! So
that's what sent me over the moon.
People are asking about the trade. So this is the haul. Where is it? Here it is. So it's right here. Mackenzie Gore, Robert Hassel, CJ Abrams, James Wood, Arlen Susana, and Haas. This is Haas right here. So they're giving up a lot of the farm, right? You still have a ton of pitching depth. You still have a lot. But you're looking at this and you go, okay, well, you're giving up all your guys. You still have the pitching depth. You have Soto for the next 2 years after this year. You have Hader. Like you are competing. It's not they're going all in this year. They're going all in this year and next year. And the goal would still be to keep Soto, to keep Hader, to keep Bell. And I do think that's feasible. Now we'll see how that works out. Like that's future problems, but they have a lot of capital to try to go and win in these next 2 years. We've talked about the pitching staff, that it's starting to become more concrete of what it looks like. But I mean, you're giving up a king's ransom, but you're getting the best hitter in the league, in my opinion. So this is insane. I'm so happy right now. Enormous pressure on Eric Hosmer to approve the deal. That's what Rosenthal just tweeted out.
He might get something more out of it beyond the 3 years, $39 million that is owed 2025. since Hosmer, Soto, and Bell are all represented by Boras, that makes sense why he got 144 million over 7 years. Players generally need to be compensated to waive no trade protection. So send him to the moon for all I care. Pay him what he needs. Just get him the hell off this team.
I mean, the only thing I could think is that if something happened, like they would just remove like a. I mean, I don't think they want to. I don't. I think the Nats want these specific 5 guys, and they're willing to take on Hodge because they want those guys so much. So I don't know if it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you can
Oh,
just remove a guy. Like
absolutely.
it has to work into it. But dude, this is insane. Yeah, the slugging. I mean, we've talked about it a lot. This is a team like the Padres need to upgrade their slugging. They need to improve in the lineup, and you're not. The thing is, you're also not adding Juan Soto to this team. You're also adding Josh Bell, who's a sick player. Like we've been talking about adding Josh Bell for so long. I know that we don't even have him in the title here, but this thumbnail was pre-made, so that's part of the reason. But like this is insane. This is absolutely incredible. You move Hosmer. I've said it before. I don't think the Padres can win a World Series with Hosmer on the roster. Now you don't have to worry about that. You plug and play
I've
a
said
first
that I don't know
baseman.
how many times.
Yeah, we've said that a lot. But you're plugging and playing a first baseman in Josh Bell, who has improved drastically defensively. He is a slugger. And then you're getting Juan Soto, who gets on base over 40% of the time. He's having a down year, and he almost has a 900 OPS on a team that's not good. Your team is looking stacked right now. You have do you have the best infield in baseball to separate from Juan Soto? I mean, you do, right? You have the best infield in baseball, and you have Juan Soto in your outfield. You have a starting pitching staff that can match up with any single pitching staff. You have guys that you're going to throw in the playoffs and feel extremely confident in Darvish, Musgrove, and Clev, because Clev has been lights out lately. Mania and Snell being the 4 and 5 starters, it's also not too bad either, not too shabby. I mean, that's nasty as well. So this is a stacked team all of a sudden. Are they going all in for 2 years? Yes. Is it worth it? I think 100% yes, it is worth it. You are going all. This team is they're going into the luxury tax. They're doing everything they can to win right now. This is crazy. This is insane, Chase. I'm absolutely pumped. How are we all feeling? Yeah, corner outfield is elite in San Diego. Profar is about to hit 5 WAR this season. I mean, you have one hole in your lineup, and it's center field, and he's supposed to be a plus defensive center fielder. You have one hole.
But Myers was playing center field when he was rehabbing.
Yeah, so that's another guy there. Like, this is wild, man.
Voit looks like he's going to be the permanent DH, and then it looks like Myers is going to be switching between first and center field. But I don't know if they had him at first just to be like, yeah, we're going to sit Haas even if we can't get rid of him, or they weren't expecting to get Josh Bell in this trade. And so they were going to try to get rid of Hosmer and probably package him with some prospects and then try to get Soto on top of it and then trade Hosmer away.
Dude, this is so nuts, man. Juan Soto is a Padre. Dude, I'm so happy. Yeah, this is so. Okay, so what do we think? What do we think about just the next couple years? Do you think there's any other moves the Padres are going to do? Is this the big one? I mean, okay, obviously it's the big one, but is this the only thing? Is it over? Maybe you'll see a couple other small moves, but dude, they're literally going all in, so they could do something else.
The only other thing they could possibly do is trade for Ian Happ. That is basically it. You don't
or like
need
a Laureano or someone. Well, or a bullpen piece too. You can trade for a bullpen.
I don't want Laureano.
Yeah.
I want a guy that's hitting a little bit better.
Oh my god, dude. What a morning, man. What a morning. I'm at work trying my best, my hardest not to go crazy. Dude, it just go crazy. It doesn't matter. People understand.
So, as much as you say we need another reliever, do we really? We just got Hader. Sure, we lost. I think, yeah, we lost Lamet. We lost Rogers. But you have Morejon up. You have Michelle Baez. You still have Jose Castillo in the minor leagues. You still have Pierce Johnson coming back. You have Robert Suarez coming back. It's more and less
It's more like
we're
insurance.
just waiting for them to come back. We don't really
Yeah.
need another arm.
The only reason why I would say that it's still worth it to go and send it is because like you don't want to screw around this year. You want to have everyone there. I mean, Fernando Tatis is going to go into rehab games this weekend. He's going to play, and he's probably going to be back in a week or so. So you're about to add Soto, Tatis, and Hader, dude. That's it. That is some of the most ridiculous. I know that Tatis obviously isn't an acquisition, but you are adding to a team that right now is 11 games over 500. Is that correct? 11 or 12, I want to say. 12 games over 500, sitting in the second wild card spot. You are adding Fernando Tatis, Juan Soto, Josh Hader. And I know people are like feeling like they've been talking about, oh, Hader's washed. Hader is not washed. Hader had 2 bad outings, and Hader's been fine. Hader's baseball savant
And one of
numbers
them, I
look
think
pretty
he
much
gave up a
identical.
grand slam in, which always hurts the ERA for a reliever.
Yeah, exactly. And Hader's going to be lights out. You improved your closer spot. Dude, this is the most insane deadline haul. So then question for you, Chase. Does it make last year worth it? Is it fine? We can live with last year now, right? I'm fine with last year. It's all right. I know it was brutal, but this is
I don't
definitely
know if
worth
that makes
it.
last year okay. Like what happened last year should not be okay and should never happen to a team. Like no fan base should have to watch their team go from being an above 500 team competing for first place to finishing well below 500. I don't think that's ever okay. But it does make it better.
Dude, yeah.
And
So, okay, I just saw a tweet. Ken Rosen saw retweeted this. Can't get over the Nationals having Bryce Harper, Anthony Rendon, Max Scherzer, Trey Turner, and Juan Soto, and having them all leave within like 3-4 years. Wow. And I don't know if you saw, Juan Soto has he's been told that he is a San Diego Padre. That's a banger
whoever
tweet right there. That
tweeted
is an absolute banger.
deserves all the likes and retweets in the world. That is the greatest thing ever. Okay,
Yeah.
guys. You guys are seriously panicking a little too much over the relievers that we have. We're gonna be fine. The one thing the Padres are always good at doing is finding bullpen help. Suarez is going to be fine. He's eligible to return Friday. Castillo can come up at any time. Michelle Baez can come up at any time. They're just slowly vamping those Baez and Castillo up just because of the Tommy John. And now that there's spots for them on the team, they're going to be fine. Don't call Johnson overrated. He's been one of the rocks of this bullpen for the past 2 years.
And he's a mid guy. He's like a 6th, 7th inning guy. You don't need him to be like your closer, your 8th inning guy. That's the other thing. When we're looking at this team, dude, but also when we're looking at this team, let's look at a wild card series, right? 3-game series. Bro, Snell's going to come in relief. Like, you're going to have guys that have a lot of playoff experience coming in relief for this team that can, because you have 6 capable starting arms, not counting Gore. So if you're looking at a 3-game series and you're worried about your relievers, you're going to piggyback 2 starters in 3 consecutive games, potentially in a wild card series, right? That's a big deal. That's a lot. So I don't know, dude. Like, I'm not too concerned about it. In the playoffs, like, yeah, you need your bullpen arms, but you're not going to be going 5, 6 starters deep. You're going 3 or 4 starters deep throughout the course of the series. So, like, if you start, you're going to go, all right, Musgrove, Darvish, Clev. Well, then you can piggyback in those 3 games, Manaea, Snell, Martinez. Like, that's a huge advantage. And that's why having Hader as like your 9th inning guy, you might have multiple playoff games where you only pitch 2 starters. That can be big. So you have those 2 guys combined for 8 innings, and then you put in Hader. That is nasty. That is so disgusting.
Not even only that. Do you guys know how the postseason works for relievers? Are we going to forget the times of Andrew Miller, Julio Urias? They put their closers out there for 2 innings. Hader's used to 2-inning saves.
That's
if not at least like an inning and a half.
Didn't even think about that. So you can only need your starters to go 7 sometimes.
Yeah.
I forgot that Hader's has done that so many times too.
Dude, we have Hader and Mortejon, who we said could be like Hader.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's crazy, man. I'm pumped, dude. I am so pumped right now. Yeah, A+ trade deadline. Yeah, my dad's going tonight. He texted me, said, "Is Juan Soto gonna be out there tonight?" I don't think he's gonna be out there tonight, but I mean, it is very exciting. Okay, I don't know about 2 innings, 3 games in a row. I don't know about that, but you can, yeah. The funny thing is, Chase, you weren't even you were like, I don't know how I feel about the Juan Soto deal, but the fact that you add in Josh Bell and you're moving Hosmer makes it a lot different in terms of what your team looks like, because that was a lot of the things that you were a little bit worried about. I could tell you're happy now. Dude, oh my gosh. Yeah, S tier deadline. Fully agree. Yeah, okay. So a lot of people are asking about Hosmer. That's what you can do, Hos. You know what you can do, man. Yeah, so the word on Hosmer is that basically Hosmer has the Nationals on his no trade list. He has like 10 teams that are on there, and he has to accept the trade. Like, he has to say, yes, I'll go there. It would be pretty crazy if he said, yeah, no, I'm not going there. I'm going to hold up a Juan Soto deal. He would literally get booed every single time by the entire Padres fan every time he came up to bat, and it would be an absolute nightmare. He would probably just get DFA'd too. Like, it would probably be like, yeah, you're getting DFA'd instead of going and playing for this team. So I think that he's going to accept. It would be pretty egregious to not say, yeah, okay, I'll accept the trade. And it is confirmed that he's going to go to Washington, right? It's not a different team.
It sounds like he's going to the Nats. Like,
Okay.
no matter what, it was the Nats are on his no trade list.
Yeah, and also for any Nationals fans watching, you guys got a fucking haul. It is legit of like you're getting 5 really high end prospects. I have a CJ Abrams card up here. Like, I love CJ Abrams. I think he's going to be a stud. James Wood, amazing player. Susana has got all the hype in the world.
The main piece.
Wood?
He was the linchpin, is what they called him around the deal. A lot of people saw him as the number 1 prospect in the Padres organization.
Which is crazy, because you look at the Padres organization, you're like, yeah, there's Robert Hassel and CJ Abrams. Mackenzie Gore is in it too, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, they gave up a lot, bro. The Nationals got a haul. Oh no, this is sad. I'm sorry. Replace it. Just put Soto. Get a piece of tape and put Soto on the back. Change the numbers.
Even Rap, he's got a Gore jersey.
Yeah, this is not good. Thank you, Corbin. Appreciate it, man. Dude, yeah, this is wild, dude. Okay, so yeah, you're literally going all in for 2 seasons in a way. I mean, it doesn't mean that like they're gonna suck after 2 years, but to go all in when you have Tatis on a cheap contract, Soto's still gonna cost a lot. Like, this is a massive deal, but you're not also just getting them. You're moving Hosmer in the deal. Don't know how much of Hosmer's contract's gonna be gone. That's something that'll come out, and that is gonna matter a lot, I think. But we don't know about what that looks like yet. But yeah. CJ's going to get everyday at-bats. James Wood's going to be up soon. Hassel's going to be up soon. Gore's going to – well, we'll see what happens with Gore, just because the elbow stuff is a little bit weird. This is crazy. Yeah, does Nick Martinez give up his number 22? I think probably, yeah.
Probably.
I don't think he has too much leverage in this one.
Oh, I kind of want to treat Martinez nice because I don't want him to opt out.
Yeah, now the Padres really need Martinez to be there next year.
But even then,
dude, another aspect of the deadline, we're talking about Hader, Soto, Bell, right? And moving Haas. You locked up No Joe. Like, this is as good as it gets. When we're talking about what could the Padres do, then let's not look at the farm system, but just for the MLB roster, you could not carve up a better deadline. Maybe if they add a center fielder and another right-hand reliever, that would be. You don't have to get it though. Like, the fact that you add a Josh, like just what you're adding is so absurd. This is crazy. Is it so? Yeah, it's gonna look like I think it's gonna be roughly like 15,500, something absurd. Yeah, we also do keep Morahone and Merrill. That's a good point. Like, it's not like the Padres don't have young players either. You still have a lot of young pitchers in your farm system. So let's look. I mean, I don't want to go too much about the farm system just because like there's bigger stuff going on.
You didn't give up any of the guys you just drafted either.
No, that's true. And you drafted a lot of good starting arms, which if the Padres are going to be able to re-sign Soto and you are going to be paying Tatis, Machado, and Soto, and then you pair that with all of the young arms that are still in the Padres system, that could be something that will look like really good with how the team's structured in years to come. Because you're not going to be able to rely on, oh, we're going to go and get this starter. We're going to go sign this starter in free agency. You're not going to. But if you have guys like Lesko and Snelling and Musgrove as like your three top guys in your rotation, that's still a nasty top three in your rotation. Yeah, dude. Soto and Tatis on the same team is absolutely wild. People are hyped. Dude, I'm so happy. This is so sick, dude. Oh my! I've been talking about going to that Washington National series. I am going, bro. That weekend series. That's not even a question anymore. That's Soto going back home. Oh my god. It's not official yet, but they basically said Soto has been informed that he is a San Diego Padre. So to me, that is a yes. It's confirmed. It's basically been reported by all the main MLB reporters too. So yeah, it's done. Like there's a couple things that they got to work out, but this deal falling through at how deep its end would be probably one of like the biggest like mishaps by the media ever. But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, dude, this is wow. Waiting on Hosmer. Yeah, I know that they're waiting on Hosmer, but it seems like Hosmer knows. Oh, he is not approved. No way. No way. Chase, you see that? It is maybe a guy we can't trust too much in Bob Nightingale. Ready?
No. Yeah, but at the same time, I like Bob for what he did during the
He's actually been
he
better
basically
lately.
yeah, ever since the meetings between the CBA meetings, he's been pretty good. He's basically stayed up all night, and yeah.
If Hosmer is the reason that the Padres do not acquire Juan Soto, I mean, I already told you guys, if they don't trade Hos, they will literally just DFA Hos to get the deal done. I don't think it'll fall through in regards to that. That would be crazy. That is crazy though. Wow. Hosmer is not. I mean, I don't know if that means that like he's officially said no or just like it hasn't processed through yet, right? But that's not good. That's a little scary. Yeah, they gotta have a backup plan. That's what Isaac just texted in our group chat right now. I totally agree. They could always. Oh yeah, someone says they could always throw in Myers instead of Hosmer. The problem is just like
that doesn't do you anything though. Myers can play outfield. Hosmer can't.
Yeah, I mean, well, you'd have to
that means
DFA
you would
Hos.
have 3 basemen / DHs, and we know Eric Hosmer's not going to DH. And then you're paying him $13 million to sit on your bench. No, not acceptable. You have to get rid of Hosmer.
Yeah, I mean, if Hosmer ruins the deal, dude, Hosmer's really trying to become the most hated person in San Diego of all time if he rejects this deal.
And I think this, like, as much as like we've sold the farm, and like we had a lot of guys that are going to be right there, right? Like, realistically, I wanted to keep James Woods because you could replace James Wood or Juan Soto with James Wood after 2 years. But the only thing that really changes is now you don't draft a bunch of high schoolers. You draft college bats, college arms, because they're going to be more prepped for the MLB. That's the only difference. You're not going for a long rebuild. You're going, okay, we need to get these high-end talented college arms, college bats, because they're going to be ready in a year or two when this guy walks. That's what you do now.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Wow, man, this is a wild day. We were talking about last night. Oh, and dude, it's funny because when me and you were on the live last time, we're like, oh no, look, like the way we ended was like, this isn't looking too good. It's looking like the Dodgers are heating up for this. Boom.
We ruined Ace's day.
He comes in, hey guys, how's it going? Not good, man. Not good.
Not good. What do you mean? What happened? I'm like, do you want your day ruined? Matt's about to ruin it for you.
Yeah, Hosmer would be the more hated than the Dodgers if he Hosmer's this deal. It was a banger comment right here. Yeah, he would be more hated than Ryan Leaf and Eli combined. Dude, that would be I don't think it's I think Hosmer will eventually. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a thing where it's gonna
He
get worked
has
out.
to.
The fact that
He
Juan Soto has
has
already been told that he's a San Diego Padre makes it seem like that's the case, right?
I was
Ken also
about to
tweeted
say,
about.
watch Eric Hosmer pull the Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Yeah. And
Enormous. Yeah, he said enormous pressure on Eric Hosmer to do the deal to do it. Basically, it's not going to be quite official until that happens, but like it's gonna work out. I kind of wish I was in that room right now with Preller and Haas. Do you think would you like to be in the room with Preller and Haas right now? Hosmer, we've
no,
traded you.
well, if I was a fly listening to the conversation, yes. If I was completely in the room myself, it wouldn't be a good idea.
You think there's gonna be a lot of F bombs in there?
I'd be like, "You fucking idiots! Accept the goddamn fucking offer! Don't you ruin this for me!"
Yeah, I don't understand why they wouldn't have cleared this with Hosmer first. Yeah, that does seem a little bit weird. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, sorry about that. There's someone's going real fast outside. Where was it? Why isn't there a Hard Knocks for the MLB trade deadline? Dude, that'd be so sick. That'd be so sick.
Oh, dude, just having cameras in that room right now would be
This
amazing.
let's see what else we got. Hosmer needs to wait 1 minute before the deadline, then decline the trade. Oh my god, dude! Imagine. Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't think that will necessarily work because there have been trades that have gone past the deadline where it was agreed upon, but they were just working out minor details, which I think they can do. So I believe this trade would be constituted in that where they work stuff out behind the scenes until like 5 or whatever, or what would it be, 9 p.m. Eastern time?
Yeah. Till it's like official. You're saying? But like it's agreed upon, so we know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's literally Sports Center segments like the Padres are acquiring Juan Soto. So. Yeah, I mean,
I forget.
it's
Yeah,
breaking news on ESPN where it's like, okay,
what's the Soto hater drama? I completely forgot about that.
I feel like I kind of remember, but I don't remember exactly what happened. I remember hearing about it. I forget.
Dude, I don't
Oh,
remember.
this is true. Live all day. We're gonna go live again later tonight. But this one was a sporadic, random one of like, oh my god, Juan Soto is
I
a
don't
San
know if we
Diego
can do live
Padre.
all day. That's a little rough. I did one for. I did basically like a broadcasting of a whole game, and by the end of it, my throat wanted to die, and I was just like, "Yeah, that was rough." I think that was like 4 or 5 hours, and then the game went into extras, and I was like, "Hey guys, I can't do this anymore."
Dude, yeah, I know. I remember that. You're like, dude, I lost my voice. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. Dude,
Oh, it was the Soto shuffle.
So it seems like definitely hot take. Yeah. Nationals make a late playoff push with Haas leading the squad.
He will be removed from my most hated MLB player list and put onto one of the greatest and most favorited people in San Diego list if he agrees to go to the Nets.
Hosmer, it's all fine if you just leave. All right, it'll be all right.
I know you have a lot of Hosmer truthers, but they're really quiet right now, huh?
Go to this one. I'll personally go to Hosmer's house and pack his bags.
I'll pay
Soto
for his
isn't a
cabin
Padre.
ticket to Washington.
Yeah, I don't think this is the same deal. This is a lot different than last year's deadline. I see some people talking about it. It's like a lot different. Wow, dude.
Dude, if Eric Hosmer is the reason this deal doesn't get done, Dude, Eric, man, don't be that person. All of San Diego will be out to get you.
So apparently the
You
Padres.
will be the
Okay.
most hated man in San Diego, even more hated than Spanos.
So you see what? Okay, you see this? So basically, the Nationals would only pay this year's Haas a contract, and then the Padres would pay the next 3 years of $13 million each. So the Padres are literally going over the luxury, fuck the luxury tax. Maybe not this year actually, but like they're going like that. That's wild. They're going all in.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything's
Yeah, I don't
fine.
think.
We're good. We're good.
Dude, props to Preller, man. We've ripped Preller a lot, but this is a big one. They're in a good spot now. Yeah, Eric Hosmer would be more hated than A-Rod. Yeah, it would be pretty ridiculous.
They said Eric Hosmer will be a hero in LA, though.
Okay, I want to put something up just so we can look at these numbers again because it's just nice to look at them. All right, let's check a Juan Soto baseball savant page just so we can get really happy. Look at the red. Look at the red. Chase never.
Don't look at the sprint. Don't look at the outfield. Don't look at the defense.
Oh, that doesn't
right
matter.
Now. We're
that
only
doesn't matter. We're only
focused
talking
on
about
the red.
slugger Juan Soto. This is absurd. Look at the spray chart. It's perfect. The perfect hitter. Look at this. Yeah, off here. 893 OPS. That would lead the Padres. It's better than Machado, who's in the MVP race. Like, what? Rookie, this dude had a 923 OPS. This has been one of the greatest hitters to start their career. You saw the chart, right, of him with like Ted Williams and everyone, and it was like, oh yeah, he's up there with like anyone except like Ted Williams is like significantly higher than him. Crazy.
Ted Williams was just a different monster back in the day.
What do you think about this question? Where does this rank for you guys in terms of sports trades? Probably number one for my teams. I don't think that there could be one that would top this. Tatis? But the thing about that, like the Tatis isn't like a deadline blockbuster, so it doesn't have like that crazy, like, oh my God, this just went down. Wow.
It's probably number one.
I think it's number one. I definitely think it's number one. Dude, Soto's ridiculous, man. This is wild. I'm so pumped.
Because there's not a lot of like blockbuster NBA trades like this that go on.
Well, not for a guy that's 23 years old. And the thing with baseball is so much different because of all the control and stuff. But still, dude, like.
Yeah, so for a couple million more, we could just DFA Eric Hosmer, basically.
Yeah. That could be what happens. Okay. So I'm gonna put the lineup. I think I'll send it in the chat right now. Oh shit, because people are asking about the lineup. I like Tatis at 1. Oh shoot, I accidentally. No. I can't delete it. I guess. Okay. Let me do it. Tatis, Soto, Machado, Bell, Voit, Prone. I'm going to say Alfaro, Rish, and Profar. I like Profar at 9, not because like I think he's the worst hitter on the team, but because I like Profar as like a second leadoff guy. If you guys remember in 2020 when Profar, that's why I like Tatis at leadoff, because I think if you start with Tatis, Soto, and Machado, that's as dirty as it gets. That's literally as dirty as it gets. So if you have them 3 and then you have a second, what is this? This is just other stuff. Yeah, Hosmer just got informed about the deal and hasn't consented yet. Yeah, I think they're gonna make him agree. Well,
no,
what are you supposed to do? Bro, we paid you $100 million and you suck. Huh?
He just flat out denied the trade originally.
See, if Eric Hosmer if he rejects the trade, that is maybe one of the most loser things ever to be done by a professional athlete. You've played on the team for 5 years and you've been terrible, and you've got paid $100 million by this baseball team and they want to trade you.
This is what I would do.
What are you thinking? This is your lineup? I mean, I like it too. You can't go wrong with it. That's the thing. Because then you have if you have Profar and Soto leading off, or Profar then Soto, Tatis and Manny are gonna have so many RBI opportunities. It's gonna be crazy. And then Bell and Crone.
Bell too. Yeah.
Hey, but you don't even. Oh, so you have Myers and Voit is kind of like the combo there.
Yeah.
Or Myers instead of Grish and Voit there. Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's going to be who's playing first and who's DHing. If Bell's DHing, he's going 5, and Myers is playing first and he's still 7. Is Bell playing first, and Myers and Voit would automatically fit into that 7 role. If Voit is DHing and Myers is playing center, I'd probably put Voit at 8, Myers at 7, and then Alfaro or Nola at 9. Unless you do move everyone up and put Profar at 9, keep Myers at 8, Myers at 7, Voit at 8, and then move everyone else up 1.
Yeah. Hey, so question for you. Would Hosmer not accepting this deal be like the worst thing you've ever seen from a pro athlete? Because for me, it wouldn't be a question. Literally got paid $100 million and it sucked. Like at some point, it's like, all right, bro. Like, yeah, I might have some leverage, but like, come on, dude. Like, come on, bro.
Can I think of something worse? I don't think so. It's a pretty crappy move to do. It's a pretty dick move.
It's like, dude, you got paid $100 million and you sucked. Yeah, we have to. I guess we have to bully Hosmer into accepting the trade. Yeah.
Then the Nationals Padres deal does not hinge on Hosmer being a part of it. The deal is done regardless, according to sources directly involved.
So it doesn't really matter.
So it doesn't really matter. So you can either go, hey. Yeah. So it's, hey, do you want to go play on the Nats? Or, hey, do you want to get DFA'd?
Okay. But then they would just have to pay more of his salary, I guess. So boom.
Which is fine. Eat it. Take it.
I don't think that would mean like Bell would be out or anything like that. Dude, the Dominican Republic Padres. Vladdy's next? Yeah, bring the 3. That'd be wild. That'd be so wild. But I don't expect that to happen.
I don't think that's happening because Vladdy's still on a cheap deal.
If Haas stays, he might as well wear a Dodger jersey when he plays. That's hilarious. Oh, dude, yeah. Who would you rather have? It's kind of easy, right?
Tatis, Soto, Machado.
It's like really easy, huh? It's not even a question. Now there's more.
Because they're so much younger. So is one of the best bats in the MLB. He's young. Sure, he plays horrendous defense this year. Tatis hit 40 home runs last year and didn't even play the whole season and was 3rd in MVP, if not 2nd. And then Machado is in the MVP race right now.
Yeah, dude, it's
not really a question.
Haas is not happy about the deal. Oh my god. Good, right, bro. Maybe you should put up numbers. Maybe you should produce. They're negotiating about what it would take to approve. I guess just probably working out the kinks. This is wild though. What a move. What a massive deal. So Hosmer is not holding it back. Tatis is coming back in a week. Sharknado. the username.
So, yeah, they're negotiating right now.
Dude, I know Hosmer's gonna come out and be like, I was deceived by the front office. They told me I wasn't getting moved.
Okay, so Morrissey just said it is contingent on Hosmer's ascent.
So it's kind of not sure which one, like which way it would go.
Yeah, as of right now.
There are no active negotiations. No way. I mean,
There's
I
so
think
many conflicting reports right now because someone else just said they're negotiating right now. Morrissey just said that they're currently negotiating 2 minutes ago. So I don't know what's happening.
All right, I sent my Hosmer tweet. That Hosmer being a loser for not accepting the deal. All right, guys, it's our job as a fan base to bully Hosmer into leaving. The only way to do it. It's the only leverage we have as fans is to be very mean to players and very nice to players we like. Literally all you got. Dude, that would just be so ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of conflicting reports right now.
Dude.
Whoa.
What?
Hey, let's not boo Snell. Let's not get rid of Snell. Snell is going to be great. He is great second half, and he is great in the playoffs.
We want Snell in the playoffs, that's for sure. All right, guys. I do think that we will see. We're gonna see Soto in a deal.
We don't need Wilson Contreras. Stop it. He's a rich golf faro.
Apparently, the Rays are gonna
We're gonna trade for
right?
someone on the Cubs. Let it be Hap. Let's get rid of
Yeah.
Grish and replace him with Hap.
I also don't mind. I don't mind having Grish as much if we have fucking Juan Soto in the lineup. It's like, all right, dude. He's like your pitcher. And at least he's had a little bit of power lately. I just don't ever want to see Grisham with guys on base because you know that like they're not getting advanced. Yeah, I don't think that like Hosmer's like holding out the deal. I think that would only affect the Bell side of it, right? There's literally like ESPN things, breaking news, Padres acquiring Juan Soto. So
have you seen the meme, the greatest threats to world peace? They have Eric Hosmer's face at the top one at 41%.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. He's been paid $100 million. Oh my God, dude. Grish a generational punter. There we go. Grish will come up and advance those runners. Let's get it.
God, he's going to be really clutch with those safety squeezes, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for the service, Haas. Send him to the moon. Send him to Jupiter. Get him out of here.
Send him to Pluto.
I'm still feeling good that I'm feeling pretty good that it's gonna go through. You don't like because people are saying like, oh, it's gonna fall through like last year, dude. Last year, the deal was, oh, it's close to being done, and I think we all got a little bit too excited as a fan base, and like it was never reported like they're finalizing a deal to finish this deal. Like it was never like that. Maybe was it Lynn that maybe said that, but it wasn't like Passan. Passan doesn't screw up.
It was Ken Rosenthal, maybe.
Yeah, no, he screws up. Yeah, I mean, worst thing that could happen is they'll probably hang on to Haas and just bench him. No, they would DFA him. They wouldn't keep him around.
They wouldn't let him keep a roster spot. It doesn't work. You DFA him and you bring someone else up.
Exactly. As Isaac says, Soto is a Padre no matter what. It's more of the difference of Bell and stuff. Yeah, it's the full Adrian. Oh shoot. Is it official? It's not like the only tie-up is that Hosmer has not accepted the trade. So they could be adjustments, but it seems very clear that Soto is, yeah, if it's a Passan bomb, it's official. And the Passan bomb is that Juan Soto is a Padre. Juan Soto has been told that he is a San Diego Padre. So yes, I believe that aspect of it is official. Now, Josh Bell and Eric Hosmer and, a couple other things to tie up have not. Yes. Okay. It's official and it does not include Eric Hosmer. Oh, thanks, Oz. They're DFAing him. They got to DFA him, right?
They have to.
But I wonder what the adjustments have been made. So Juan Soto is again officially a Padre, but now what's the ramifications of Hosmer not accepting the deal? Dude.
Fucking trade him to the Cubs, attach Campusano, trade for Hap, and trade. God, who do we even have left? Can't trade Merrill.
Rejected it. Oh my God, there's some.
If we don't get Bell because Hosmer decided to reject it, I will be driving to San Diego tonight and egging Eric Hosmer's car.
We eat the salary DFAM. I think that's most likely what's going to happen. Oh, this could make sense. It's like a 3-team deal, so there's like a corresponding move where they just move Haas to a team that's not on that list. That makes the most sense. And they might not be able to eat as much. I don't know what it would look like. But like you were saying with the Campy one, so he's not going to Washington. Yeah, Devin, Juan Soto is a Padre, so don't be afraid about that part. That is official. According to Nightingale, the deal is done. Which team is not on his trade list? There's 10, right?
Yeah, there's 10. Bill Gates. It is a big blow. What do you mean? Eric Hosmer is the worst first baseman in the entire league, and you're upgrading to a guy that has over an 800 OPS. I think it was like 830, and plays way better defense. That is a huge loss.
Yeah, let's pull up this man Josh Bell stuff.
Let's look it up and then compare it to Eric Hosmer.
Okay.
I have no clue what's happening with Campusano. I was surprised he wasn't involved in this trade. I'm going to be honest.
Campusano's. Wait, there's another tweet. Why am I not getting some of the notifications? Deal will go through with or without Hosmer. Padres are going to decide what to do with keep him. So yes, it's official. So I think maybe that means that Josh Bell should be there. Dude, look at these numbers. He almost has 500 slugging, almost get on base 40% of the time. He's been.
Oh, my bad. Insane. He almost has the 900 slugging. My bad.
Yeah. Dude, look at the spray chart again. Like, these are just elite
He's
hitters.
also a switch hitter.
And his defense has drastically improved because if you look at, watch, he used to be terrible. Last year, he had a much better year. This year, he's been a lot, not the best, but, see, these ones are really bad. So he's been better over the last couple of years. And, there's been a lot of reports, too, of that he, really was trying to improve his defense, and that was, a big deal for what he was doing. What did Marty Caswell say?
Last year.
I want to see this now.
He's closing in on the world record for grounding out the second. Wouldn't want to miss it. Ismael.
Wait. What did she say?
Oh, Ismael said, "Oh, thank God, Hosmer's staying. He's closing in on the world record for grounding out the second. I wouldn't want to miss it."
Oh my God. Nats don't want Campy. Yeah, dude. You know what'd be funny is if the Padres end up hanging on to Campy after everything that happens and he turns into a sweet player. He's the best out of Gore, Hassel, and Abrams. That'd be absolutely hilarious. I don't expect that to happen, but we still got a Campy. Shoot.
Full send for Hap now. Get rid of Hosmer. Send him to the Cubs. Give up Campy and someone else to the Cubs.
They're one of the few teams that's been willing to do a deal for Hosmer, it seems like.
Let me see. Do they have the 10 teams that he is? Oh, God, it's filled with... Oh, wait. Maybe Spoke Track has it. I can't find the 10 teams that he has a no trade clause to. I just know Nats are part of it. And side note.
Yeah, Bella's great. Yeah. Soto is better than Will. Hell yeah, Soto's better than Will. Yeah, if we didn't get, yeah. So deal is official. I mean, yeah, deal is done. According to Bob Nightingale, who I know he used to be like Rosenthal, but he's been better.
I respect him for the CBA meetings. That was something else. He basically stayed up all night and was reporting everything that happened.
That's true. That was pretty
The list
sick.
is Athletics, Blue Jays. Why wouldn't he want to get traded to the Blue Jays? Brewers, Cardinals, Giants, Indians, Mariners, Orioles. Last July. Well, good stuff, Arthur.
My screen's tripping out. I think my computer might be dying. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a pretty nasty team. The
Nationals to change their name and move to Baltimore to invalidate Hosmer's no trade clause.
Is Gore getting traded? Yeah, Gore's in the deal.
Gore's gone.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense too, right here. This comment. Our rotation looks the same, man, because I don't know what like the odds were that Gore is going to come back this season to pitch. It seemed like that was a little bit up in the air. So Musgrove, Darvish,
just a bullpen piece this year.
Yeah, Musgrove, Darvish, Clev, Snell, Minaya, and then you have Martinez as a potential sixth guy. Yeah, Payman also just tweeted the deal will get done either way. But Soto deal isn't in danger. That's what he just said. What did Passan just tweet? Let's see. Passan has just tweeted. I like how we're just reading through tweets on here.
Soto was informed by the Nationals he's moving. It was immediately clear some version of the deal will get done. The Padres knew that Eric Hosmer had Washington on his no-trade list and could invoke it. There are always different iterations. The point is the deal is done, or the deal will happen.
Yeah, I think. Oh shoot. Here we go. I think L2's right here. My guess is Hosmer's agent figured out a way to get him to another club besides the National. Yeah, he does not want. They have the same agent. That's funny. Hos and Soto. All right, guys. Should we wrap it up? Anything else you want to add, Chase? I know we're going to go live later. We're going to go live at what, 4? Yeah, 4 tonight?
Something like that, after the first doubleheader.
Yeah, in between the doubleheaders. So we'll probably just hop on right after that first one. And we'll go over and hopefully there's some more moves as well. But dude, this is an amazing day to be a Padre fan. Shit.
As long as we get rid of Eric Hosmer, might be that much greater.
I like how we rarely cuss on the show, and I think this is probably tripled all of our.
I try my best not to cuss on the show just because I know YouTube monetizes people that cuss a lot. So I'm like, I try to keep a pretty clean mouth. If it was Twitch, you could put this is parental advisory, and then we could say it as much as we want. But we're on YouTube. They don't like bad words.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we'll be on later today. Super, super pumped. This is the best Padres lineup ever. Officially, this is going to be the best Padres lineup ever, and that is a wild thing. I'm not in San Diego, but I've been thinking about coming back down for San Diego for October. I think that just became a lot more likely.
We're gonna have to.
We're gonna have to do
Prior talk will be at one of the playoff games.
Oh yeah, 100%. All right, guys. We'll talk to y'all soon. See you guys at 4. Make sure to hop on. I'll set that up a little bit later this afternoon, but holy shit, man. Holy shit. Juan Soto is a San Diego Padre. All right, guys. See you later.